Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it is a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. Now, do not get it twisted. I'm not going to start feeling proud of myself. I'm not going to start looking at the match history and feeling like a new leaf has turned. No, we must humble ourselves and remind ourselves that we are but an insignificant speck of dust on Yostar's vast cosmic tapestry, okay? We kiss the ground and we are thankful for another day here in the Jade Room. As we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the Zhong lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Baka writes, Yusong is a saint-level yapper, getting 20 minutes of talking from a story about how he dropped his fork and napkins in a parking lot. Okay, here's the thing. That was my version of the Odyssey, okay? Genuinely, it's not just the fact that I, dropped my fork and napkins in the parking lot. It is that I almost ate tacos with my bare hands. And honestly, that's my version of having my sailors tie me up to a boat so that I ignore the sirens of either eating with my hands or picking up my fork from the ground off the asphalt and eating with that anyway. Thank you so much for the kind comment, and I want to give a shout out to Original Dad. Been watching for a while, and I hit Expert a few days ago. Thank you for the videos. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. Congrats on the rank up, and I hope that the journey continues to be fun. Now, folks, I wanna get some more housekeeping out of the way, but before we do, we must make note of some things in this lobby. Number one is the fact that we're playing against three, not one, but three Saint-level players. Yostar really heard me starting to get confident and wanted to send a swift and clear message that I am literally no one and nothing. Wowie zowie. Oh, look, I understand. There's a sick, perverted temptation to go for the half flush. No one understands that more than me. But I also just like the idea of pawning into the white dragon, and then I have a white dragon, red 5, 1 Dora hand that is just straight up in Tenpai. If I draw into 4 of characters, it's the greatest flipping day of my life, folks. You know I would smash the like and subscribe button, aka the Riichi button, if I'm on a double pair wait for the white dragons and the 2 of bamboozlers. Before we get too far into this game, I also want to give a quick shout out. Oh, no. I mean, Riichi, white dragon, red 5. I don't need the Dora. I don't, Riichi, I think I like, oh, but it's just nasty with the Dora. But let me get, I'm going to call Riichi with the Dora. I like my better outs here, and I want a bigger chance to sumo, because I'm assuming everyone in this lobby knows ball. They know how to play defense. They were also brought up in the school of the cowardly fist, because, quite frankly, it's the correct way to be playing a Mahjong Soul's ladder, where all you want to do is avoid 4th place. Well, we have called Riichi. Hopefully, we get to win this hand. But in the meantime, quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written. Lessons and witticisms from my time in the Jade Room. I'm in some talks with some publishers to try to, get it off the ground. Oh my god, I thought I was about to deal in. And we're probably gonna get it published, probably in hardcover and paperback. I don't know. I'm negotiating. My literary agent knows that we're sitting on a gold mine, so we don't want to go with the first offer necessarily. We're just kind of feeling it out. Left Lord's gonna Riichi Sumo Ipatsu. I paid $1,000 just to watch Left Lord win it all. Okay. I mean, their hand is way better than mine. I mean, their outs aren't necessarily that much better. They were also just sitting on a double-sided weight, but holy guacamole, did they have some value. They end up sumoing a Hanemon. So Right Lord eats the dealer penalty off of that hand. I'm kind of okay with that. But I also would have loved to win. I don't know. People are calling me a pervert for my desire to just win as I'm playing a video game, and that's fair. But I really wanted to win that one. All right, folks. This is an interesting hand. I almost don't want to discard the 1 of characters because there's there's a 6 siren song. Jeez. I'm referencing the Odyssey a lot. And this is someone that hasn't even seen the movie. There's a 6 siren song in my ear being like, why don't you go for half outside hand? And then I remember to myself that half outside hand literally does not exist. Half outside hand is a honey trap meant to destroy the upcoming, the on the rise careers of Riichi Mahjong players everywhere. Half outside hand is a government conspiracy to send very good Mahjong players straight into the Shadow Realm. And as a result, we don't do that here. We don't go for the half outside hand unless it's given to us on a silver platter of which this is not. This is a platter where you drop your knife and fork in the parking lot, and then you talk about it for 20 minutes on a YouTube video. Folks, I need to start this commentary off, and I know we're like 5 minutes into the video, but I need to start this off with an apology, because in yesterday's video, I just straight up blasted you with misinformation. I hit it Oppa misinformation style, okay? What does that even mean? I don't know. It's like if Psy was like a propagandist or something. It's a Gangnam Style reference of the year of our Lord. It's interesting, no? 4 pairs. It's really good if I draw into another Dora and we can go 7 pairs to Dora. I'm never opening up this hand. Never, ever. Okay. Well, a crossword's going to sumo in the dealer's seat. They win off of the Dora. They got ball players in this lobby, unfortunately. They're putting me against 3 sane level players. Excuse me? Can't I just pick on someone not necessarily my own size, but smaller than me? I honestly, you saying that's not very honorable? Have you seen what Mahjong does to a human being? You want to talk about honor? Oradora and emoting exists in the game. You want to talk about honor? I don't think so. Ooh! Sick draw. 7 of bamboo finishing up our 6, 7, 8 shape. So yesterday's video, I was telling you about my very cool hobby, not my cringe hobby, my very cool and palatable and charismatic hobby of learning how to discard a physical Mahjong tile. I've just been practicing how to discard a physical Mahjong tile, and because you don't want to like clunkily like drop your tile like this. It's just kind of, it doesn't have a lot of aura. And so in yesterday's video, I was literally telling you about how I was like, oh, I think the most comfortable way to do it is you grab it with 2, 4, and then you like flip it around. Quite frankly, folks, I'm not even sure how I did it. At this point, I have no idea what the F I was talking about. Hang on. Still 1 tile away from Tenpai, but it's not a good one. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what you have, but it's not a valid hand. It could just be, oh God. It could just be all triplets, but all triplets 3 Dora in the dealer seat is like Nasty Bones McGee. I'm sorry for the language, but it's absolutely true. I can't really cheat here, folks. Do I have anything that's safe? I mean, I do. Oh my God, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai as well. Okay, well, if I pawn the Eastwind, do I ever earnestly chase this? Am I ever, like, unironically playing this hand? Well, hang on. I don't know if I have it out. I can't throw the Eastwind. Oh, can I, though? Can I, though? Because it's impossible for someone else to have a pair of the Eastwinds. But it could be the most humiliating dealing of my life. Okay. Oh, well, the reason that I'm like no one else can have a pair is because we actually see 3 of the 4 copies. We hold a pair, and the Dora indicator is another copy of the Eastwind. So we know that no one else can have a pair of them. The Dora is ironically or hilariously a safe tile in this instance. We know that, you know, all the Dora are being accounted for. I could cut Green Dragon if it comes to it. I don't know what I was saucing you with yesterday, but I was telling you about to pick it up with fingers 2 and 4 and then land on 3 somehow. Folks, I don't know how I was smoking. I quite frankly, that was just my first day. I didn't even get to cook that much in the lab, okay? Hang on. Who am I more scared of? The Riichi guy or the you? I think I'm more scared of the player across from us. I should have cut 6 of bamboo there. Not gonna lie to you. What do I want to see happen? You deal into a Yakuman, and then I queue up into a lobby that's just straight up easier. That's what I want to happen right now. I don't think it's going to happen that easily, but if we're just talking about what I want to manifest, yeah, I'm going to manifest, you dealing into you, this game being over, and then me queuing into 3 Master 1-star players. Don't do that. I figured out yesterday night, while others were out partying, I was literally studying the blade. AKA, I was just kind of fidgeting with Mahjong tiles on my desk. Oh, Yusong, I see you've accepted being single forever. Okay, rude. Number 1, rude. Oh my God. Left Lord's gonna sumo. It's not bad for us. A crossword pays out the dealer penalty. Oh my God, they hit 2 Oradora as well. So they pay out a large dealer penalty. I'm not necessarily in last, but Left Lord is certainly by far in first. So you know what I'm going to say. 3rd place ain't looking that bad right now. 2nd place isn't looking that bad right now. I'll take anything except for 4th place. But if it's my time, it's my time. If the Grim Reaper knocks, the Grim Reaper knocks. There's nothing that we can really do about that. I don't know what I was smoking. Yesterday night, I did not resign myself to being single forever, okay? Learning how to discard Mahjong tiles in a cool way is actually pretty sexy, okay? Well, I don't know. There's no shame. Are you doing this because you want to impress your friends that you're going to visit in Vancouver? Okay. Someone actually paid attention during yesterday's video. Yes, that's absolutely true. Is that desire? Is that transparent and vulnerable desire cringe? If that's cringe, then I don't want to be right. AKA, it's cringe and I can't really do anything about it. Yikes. Can I just be real with you? I know this is probably not right, but I want all simples. I just do. That's not the... Oh, okay. All simples looking way worse now because we could have used a... We could have used a 2 of characters in our hand, but this hand isn't necessarily dead, no? A 7 of characters probably our nut draw right now. Yikes. Okay. I don't think that this is actually a good tile, but we could draw into 5 of bamboo or 3 of bamboo, and even that would be okay. I don't really want to keep myself open for a 2 of characters. That's literally never going to happen. We can still draw into a 5 of characters and be in Tenpai right now, so it's not that bad right now. You are pawning a sickening amount of tiles in the character suit, but because you discarded a character suit tile kind of early on, I don't think that you're going for all simples. But what I think you lack in all simples, you make up for in just Tanya, red 5, something, you know? Or I don't think you're going for a half flush. I think you just are going for all simples. Excuse me. Sorry, my brain not working right now. Because I want to tell you about this. I want to tell you about my cool new tile strat, okay? I can pawn this, and I would be in Tenpai. And I don't even hate that. Look at this. All simples, red 5, nothing. Pawning to 10. Good players pawn and cheat to get into Tenpai. East 3 pawn decision. I think that was right. It's a dicey moment in this game. It's teetering on a knife's edge. But I'm kind of into it. I'm absolutely into it right now. Okay. What you do, you never pick up the tile with 2-4. What are you, sicko? What are you, a sicko? What are you, communist? No, absolutely not. You pick it up one corner. Like, I don't know if you get, okay, run. The game is just incidental, by the way. I'm locked in on this. One corner of the tile, you pick up with your index finger, and the other corner, opposite it, you pick up with your thumb. And then you roll the tile, like in the corner that's between the 2 corners that you're rocking with, you put the side of your middle finger, and then you roll it in a way where you can end on your middle finger. And I learned this from, again, my Riichi Mahjong Vegas tournament experience. I don't think I'm supposed to pawn that. Where when you end on the middle finger, you're not supposed to cover up the entire face of the tile. You're supposed to try to keep your middle finger like as close to the edge of the tile as you possibly can, as to not obscure any visual information. Folks, I don't know. This is gonna, you're laughing. I'm trying to teach you Mahjong right now, and you're literally laughing. Hang on, this hand is like just good. I mean, I pawn into green dragon, and then what do I cut? I think I cut 5 of bamboozlers. I want to wait for a 6-9 if possible. I want to draw into the 8, and I want to draw into 5 of circles, such that we might be able to accept the Dora. Would I pawn south one here? Yeah, I would pawn south one here. It's being in Tenpai is way better than not being in Tenpai. Stonks, you know what I mean? That's some expert level commentary that you're not going to get anywhere else on this platform. Okay, it's kind of interesting. We're in Tenpai. Ooh, and we immediately get it. That's just straight up lucky. That's not even good. I mean, winning a one-on hand in the dealer seat, there's worse things that could happen in this game. Trust me. Just rewind a few videos and you'll see. But that's nice. We get to repeat in the dealer seat. Another Yaku high. Simple Yaku in the fact that we have 2 dragon tiles. It's nice. The Dora is the red dragon. Not sure if we draw into the red dragon, if I can ever discard it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, you do this cool thing where you stabilize the tile with 2 and 4, and then you press down with your middle finger. I think it's cool. And then get this, okay? This is borderline NSFW. And then I was like kind of fidgeting around. I brought more Mahjong tiles. I brought more Mahjong tiles out of my set just to put on my desk. And it is cool. Mods, if anyone's making fun of it, mods, ban them, okay? Yusong, you're the only mod? Okay, whatever. I'm whatever. I'll be in the comments. I brought more tiles from my Mahjong set because I think it's cool actually to learn. Ooh. This is not a good hand. Left Lord has something. I feel like they could have 2 Dora in their hand, and then I'm none the wiser. I think I'm supposed to pawn this, but I really don't want to. Okay, I'll set an early Suji trap for the 7 of characters. I feel like at any moment I'm going to deal into left lord's hand and they have 3 Dora or something. Right lord is also opening up their hand. You would open up your hand if you're doing something stupid, you know? And like, I can't trust any of these bozos out here to be playing rational Billy Bean Mahjong. Thank God you have Green Dragon only. Oh my God, I could kiss the ground right now. If I could give up my dealer seat for just a 1,000 point hand, like that's okay. Like if you gave me that trade offer, I would accept. I would certainly accept if the alternative was watching one of these bozos win a Mongon, right? We don't want them back into the game. We want to keep them as far away from second place as humanly possible. Okay, this is borderline NSFW. Because I was like, well, Yusong, you now know how to discard a Mahjong tile. My little twist, stabilize, and discard meta, right? Kind of cool. trying to like Jedi mind trick you in the comments. Just like youth pastor voice. And compassion is kind of like the coolest drug of all. Anyway, and what about calling Riichi? And then I devised this method, okay? I genuinely devised this. Welcome to the channel, by the way. If this is your first video, it's not always like this, but also maybe it is now. So to call Riichi, the tile has to be like sideways, right? So I do this thing where I like lift up on the tile and then I like hold the corner down here and then, oh, hang on. I don't know if I can do it like while I'm, oh my God, imagine if I can't do it. Okay, hang on, lock in, Yusong. What am I discarding right now? I mean, I don't even know. This hand is so bad. This hand is like giga bad. It's a thing where you pull down on one thing, like one corner, you lift up the other, like you like prop it up a little bit, and then you can like twist and then discard it in a way where it comes down sideways. It's genuinely so much aura. I have not practiced as much with this strategy. Last night, I was just kind of learning, getting my bearings, getting my sea legs with the initial, oh, look at that. That's smooth right there. And then, folks, I didn't realize, oh my God, I'm just character assassinating myself in today's YouTube upload. Right Lord is gonna pawn. Folks, I think we're supposed to fold. Like, I genuinely think we're supposed to fold. Right Lord is willing to discard the Dora as well. You know they're rocking with something. And if the Jade Room is a rocking, don't come a knocking. I mean, this hand isn't necessarily terrible. I can stand getting rid of 8-9. Okay, I can no longer stand that. And in fact, I'm just going to fold Giga Mode 9000. It's one of my forbidden strategies that I use sometimes on this channel. Folks, I forgot how good fidgeting is. I've never owned a fidget toy or a spinner. Also, Right Lord, I don't know if you're seeing this right now. They just cut a Dora on the Ipatsu turn of a Crosslord's Riichi. Are you drunk? What? So you must be in Tenpai. And then no one's waiting with a 7-8. I'm going to cut the 9 of circles right now. I don't know if that's necessarily the best discard right now, but it is a discard. What's next is 2 of bamboo. They're not waiting with a 3-4. You're not waiting with a 3-4. You could be waiting with a 1-3, but that would be kind of awkward. If you want to deal into you and ruin your entire life, like, I guess I'm okay with that. If I could just continue drawing into safe tiles, that would also be awesome. Oh, no safe tiles for me? Wonderful. I cut 2 of bamboo and I pray. Oh, I passed. Okay, very, very lucky. Those situations can really shake a person's faith in the human condition. Just like God is AFK if things like that happen. Okay, Right Lord wasn't even in Tenpai and they were still willing to discard the Dora. They must have had no defense. Or truly, like, I might not understand Mahjong at all, considering what we just saw from Right Lord. I need to see what they did. I need to South 1, Right Lord push decision Dora. Like, there's just no way. And then Left Lord cheese, because of course you do, because you're a sicko. 3 Dora are visible. Not all the Dora are gone. Oh no, I don't know what to discard. Oh no, I genuinely don't know. I think I cut the 1, but I'm not really positive. Wow, it passes. I'm so freaking lucky. I'm garbage. I'm literally oh my God. Westwind is guaranteed Gembutsu. It's a guaranteed safe tile. 2 of circles is also safe. 8 of circles is also safe. Holy guacamole. I got to make 2 more discards, so I got to be a little careful on that thing. Bouncing on it in a way that's a little careful because we've approached the end game, and I certainly do not want to deal in. Left Lord might be in Tenpai if they're willing to think this long about something. And I got my Westwind here. For a rainy day. I love this, folks. I absolutely love this. Now, hopefully we don't see any last-minute sumos. I don't know why I said that out loud. Just kind of inviting the worst comedic time of my life to smite me. But I think we managed to get out of this one. Right, Lord? Please no. If I pay out an exhaustive draw penalty, I'm okay with that. My hand was literally hot garbage 9,000. I think I was like debating cutting like a 6 of bamboo. I don't know. There were 3 Dora visible, but the last one was still hidden. And the last one's the red 5, so it counts double, you know? Well, don't love our point situation, but there's nothing we can do about that. I have not been getting very good hands. I can't win with these cats. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I forgot how good fidgeting was. I've never owned a fidget spinner or any kind of fidget toy. Not because I don't think that I would have liked one. Like, I think, you know, like you have a friend that if they're talking and they have like a plastic water bottle in their hand, that by the end of the conversation, the plastic water bottle is going to be like contorted and just like crushed into a little shell. Because they just need to do something, or they rip the label off like they're a serial like murderer and they're like dissecting every part of the label. That's kind of me. And I've never had a fidget thing before, but having 4 Mahjong tiles on my desk, folks, this might cure my depression. I genuinely like, I didn't know it could be this good. I genuinely did not know it could be this good. It's so nice to be like 1 discard, 2 discard. And I have to do it slowly because I'm not that good. 3 discard, 4, and then I grab all 4 tiles and then I just prop them back up and I do it again. Folks, is this how everyone else has been living? Like this awesome fidget toy life? Yusong, I need you to get rid of the Mahjong tiles because let's just be real. You have a hard time focusing on Riichi Mahjong as it is, and we can't have any more negative factors going into your Jade Room games. Folks, there's no one that understands that more than me. I hear you. I genuinely hear you. And this is not some BS fake apology. Like when a company spills 15,000 gallons of oil into the ocean, they're like, we hear you. We're changing. No, you're not. But I genuinely hear you. I think that the Mahjong tiles on my desk are right now a temporary addition. They are not a permanent addition to Yusong HQ, but they're kind of nice for the time being. It's just a nice thing to have. Okay, so that is a tile that I cannot discard. And like, if you're looking at my hand being like, how are you going to win this one? That's the neat part. We don't. We absolutely don't. Rylord being willing to pawn a Westwind means that you either have a half flush in the character suit or you got a pair of the green Deezies burning a hole in your back pocket. The same goes for a Crosslord. It seems like it's just an all simples hand, but they could just be waiting for Green Dragon and something else. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai, and it is ruining my life. Don't get me like, this hurts, but we could still make do even if we. Oh no, folks! It's not just because they're Saint level players. It's not just because they're Saint level players. I can't discard any of these. This is obvious half flush, and they're discarding tiles in the suit that they're flushing. So that it means that they're most definitely in Tenpai. A Crosslord cutting a risky tile and not getting their life ruined because of it. Okay. I like it, actually. No, that's good. I think it's fair. I like it. Oh, no. I don't even know what to throw right now. I'm going to throw 6 of bamboo because it passed recently. That doesn't seem right. 2 of circles is probably fine. You're not waiting with a 3-4. I can never discard a character suit tile for as long as I walk on this mortal coil, so that's a little unfortunate. So anyway, I've been fidgeting a lot. It's awesome. This is a long... By the way, there's been a long history of fidgeting on this YouTube channel. What do I even discard? This is so messed up. This is genuinely super duper messed up. This is genuine. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, it was either before a bamboo or 2 of bamboo. I'm lucky. I should be counting my lucky stars or whatever the expression is that the 4 of bamboo passed. Now I only have to make 1 more discard. Can someone ruin someone else's life, please? I'm the only one in here worrying about my life getting ruined. 2-1-0. At least I don't have to make another discard unless someone goes pawn or chi. If I have to make another discard, what would I throw? This is probably fine. I just don't want to throw Northwind or Green Dragon. And that kind of like puts us in a terrible situation where we cannot win. Rylord didn't even make it into Tenpai. A Crosslord made it into Tenpai with Tanya Red 5 Dora. I'm scared of that. I'm genuinely scared of that. We got another dealer seat coming up. It's not necessarily Joba for us. If we wanted to do epic comeback in South 4, I'm not even saying that that's impossible. I'm just saying that that last hand was not it. That last hand was not inspiring that much joy. Okay, Tanyao, Pinfu, Pure Straight, a lot of possibilities. We have some really dank tiles in the circle suit. You just pawn the Westwind. You're such a sicko. You're genuinely such a sicko. How do you sleep at night? Why am I this mad? Because you're going for a half flush in the something suit. You're either going for bamboo or the character. Oh my god, it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, I have 0 safe tiles. I'm not even 1 tile away from Tenpai. if I cut the 2 of bamboo, I'm still 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Am I really folding this? This hurts though. This hurts so bad. This hurts so bad. Me at physical therapy be like, weird thing to reference. I'm not but like I'm gonna run out of safe tiles. I'm gonna be so mad at myself. This at least dances with Tenpai, right? I don't break up any of my big shapes. 3 of the 4s are visible, 2 of the 3s are visible, hence my discard. That's my only gosh dang pair, and yet I must discard. And yet I must discard that. It's okay. We could still stumble our way back into Tenpai. It's just too good. It's just too good to discard the pair there when we know it's safe. Look, if you're gonna summon and you're gonna take a bite out of someone, good. I'm glad that you're taking a bite out of a crosser. They pay out a dealer penalty here. It's a small but meaningful dealer penalty. You never know when that 1,000 points is gonna make all the difference. Okay. Good starting hand. Great starting hand. We got the South by Southwest. Okay. Slay. Maybe a half flush in the character suit. Damn right it is. Absolutely it is. Yes, South by Southwest half flush. What does that mean? It's C win, prevalent win, half flush. So if we pawn into the South one, we're so happy. We're genuinely so happy right now. I would absolutely chi into, well, nah, I don't know why I'm keeping this pair. I guess because I can pawn into this and it would still be fine. But I think, oh, that's not right, Yusong. What are you doing? Oh, because I really want to pawn into South. And then maybe I can get 4 little wins. The 4 little wins Yakuman. That's kind of interesting to think about. It's just kind of like an interesting thought experiment. What's my nut draw? 1 of characters. Or 3 of characters followed by 7 of characters. Those would be nice draws. Southwind. Oh, okay. Well, we're in it now. Oh my god, I'm gonna be single tile York in it for something stupid. And if it's the Northwind, it has to be the Northwind. Is that the Yakuman? What's 4 little wins? 3 triplets of quads plus a pair of the 4th wind. We could genuinely get that. We can genuinely get that. I am not gonna con. I'm absolutely not gonna con. I don't want anyone calling Riichi. I don't want anyone ruining my life. I think the pawn on the West wind was unironically bad. I think pawn on the West wind was South 3, pawn on West. Like, that's definitely wrong. Please draw me into 3 of characters so I can cut 1 of characters. Please. Please, please, please. I don't want to be single tile York in it. But if you force my hand, you force my hand. And I literally have to. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, I shouldn't be here right now. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have pawned the South. I genuinely should not have pawned the South. We have C1 prevalent wind. Probably not all triplets. All honors is tempting, but I kind of like, if I keep that, then I either remove my acceptance of the 2 of characters or the 7 of characters. And I just can't do that. I'm just not that brave. I'm not that strong. What's I yapping about? Okay, hang on. I gotta wait for the terminal tile if we're gonna wait for a tile. You know what I mean? And this should raise real alarm bells to everyone else on the table. The fact that I'm cutting tiles in the suit that I'm flushing in is like, it means that I'm in Tenpai. Please, I need someone to respect the half flush. No one ever does when I go for a half flush, but I need someone to respect the fact that I could have a Mongon. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like an interesting thought experiment. Left lord is not gonna roll over and die. They might also be in top. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Would have had it if I waited on the 3. There's no way. Wait on 3. I would much rather wait on the terminal tile instead of. I mean, there's 1 more copy of the 3. I suppose no one is gonna discard 1 of characters into me anyway. Phrasing. So maybe I just go with the better odds there. Oh, that feels so bad. That genuinely feels so bad. Because if I sumo a Mongon here, I feel great going into South 4. I must. I literally. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not expect to see that. I genuinely did not expect to see Yakuman ready today. Holy! Not on the video where I'm talking about discarding Mahjong tiles. Okay. Well, there's no point. We can't fold. You know, clear eyes. Yakuman ready. Can't lose. Big hearts. Whatever. You know? This is it. This is the final form of our hand. No one in their right mind would ever discard. Oh my god, dealer penalty on the person in first place. Oh my god, 3 Saint. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pinch me. I could still lose this game. Unfortunately, that is very real. If Left Lord wins a Mongon, oh, not the starting hand you want to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't even get out of bed for 8 orphans, okay? No, absolutely not. No one's emoting? Okay. You have every right to be mad at me because I've been on a crusade against emoting since day 1 of this channel. I think that emoting generally kind of BM, especially if you do it right before a win. Like right before you win, if you pause to emote and then you slow roll someone, I think that's a little BM. I think that's understandable. Oh, I'm going to torture you a little bit and make you stay in this lobby. And then instead of hitting Ron immediately and putting you out of your misery, oh, let me just dangle a little JPEG in front of you. Let me taunt you. Give me your lunch money, by the way. So I don't really like doing that. It would have been nice to see someone else emoting my cool Yakuman, though. But you see that? I'm not emoting myself. Some people have a ribber move so they can emote their own hands. Personally, I don't. Because I heard that it's more like emoting your hand rather than having your hand emoted on. Yeah. That's definitely what I wanted to say in this video. Going out to YouTube. Editor, cut that out. There's no editor. It's me. It's all staying in. What was I yapping about? Oh yeah. I mean, I've mastered the Mahjong discards. It's literally what I've been doing. I am fold mode 9,000. This is fold mode 9,000. I keep a safer tile for later. If you're gonna cut one a bamboo, I'm so happy with that. If you sumo a Mongon, I'm also so happy with that. If you sumo a one-han hand, I'm also okay with that. Arguably, like if my point lead was larger, I could try to like purposefully deal into a crossword as well. We've done that before on the channel. Oh my god, is chasing Riichi. Okay. Oh, kind of freaky. Genuinely. A little bit freaky. Left Lord could deal in if they don't have very many safe tiles. Westwind, probably safe. There was a small chance that a crosser could have won that one. Holy, Green Dragon might have smoked me a little, but it was a Riichi nothing hand. I love that. Very Zuzzy waiting on the Green Dragon. I can't believe we... Like, you know, I'm always memeing about like, oh, but you should never give up in Riichi Mahjong. You could always get a Yakuman. That's why you should never disconnect. But like in the thousands of games that we've played, we've gotten what, like 5 Yakumans or something? I can't believe this. By the way, plus 145? Eat me. We played against 3 players that were better than me. Shouldn't this be like plus... Shouldn't this be double LP? Excuse me. Can we give Riot Foroxin or Drew Levin to take a look at the ELO rankings? This should be plus 7,000 as far as I'm concerned. I played against 3 Saint level players. Yakuman Gaming. Okay. Not on the video where I was talking about me spending all night just discarding Mahjong tiles by myself. It's pretty fun though. It's honestly pretty fun. Okay, well, I wanna see first of all, Maka spit on me. Very fun game. Didn't even get the highest grade in the lobby. A+ to someone else's S-. That's okay. Fairly close as far as things go. Show me that Yakuman hand, not because I want to relish in it, but just because, like, did we do it right? I don't think that this Westwind pawn was right. This Eastwind pawn, I'm willing to bet was okay. Yeah, 89. Okay, I'm discarding all of 1 suit first. I cut the 7 of bamboo. Was a little bit upset about this. Oh, they're okay with the pawn. I'm 1 tile away from 10. They're okay with me taking the half flush, even if I don't get seat win prevalent win. I guess just anything to advance your hand. Okay. They wanted me to con, but it's not necessarily like black and white. 40 to 60. You know what I mean? It's not amazing. So they're okay with me just discarding on that thing. Red Dragon, yeah, still not really a negotiable. I cut the 3 of characters, and that's absolutely right. Because there's no way in heck someone's going to discard the 3 of characters. But there is a way that someone discards the 1. And then once we get Yakuman, it's on site. It's not even thinkable. Just, do other people have Northwinds in their hand? You're stuck with a Northwind. That's hilarious. Does anybody else draw into a... You draw into a second Northwind. Almost robbed me. But holy smokes, the fact that the last one was in the wall too and not the dead wall or anything is just disgusting. And then we drew it. That's so unlikely. That's so gross. Oh my god, that's so gross. I can't believe that. I genuinely can't believe that happened. Oh my god. Okay, what else? South 1 Right Lord push decision. Something freaky happened. Touches the ground. Something freaky happened. It's you. The Riichi was called. Hang on. Don't show anyone's hand. I want to put myself in your POV. You pawned into Sea Wind nothing. Yeah, I love that for you, bestie. This is unthinkable for me. This is genuinely unthinkable for me. It's not unthinkable for Maka. 21 to 54 isn't necessarily like, that's not black or white either. But like, you can cut 6 and you can probably get away with cutting 7 too. They're not waiting with a 5-6 in their hand. You probably get away with some Suji gaming, and then you're in for a 10, but like maybe you draw back into the 7. You know, there's ways of dancing around this. And you could just cut 8 of characters if you want to, like, I don't know, like this. You could also dance your way around into the tempo for this, but I think I would have folded. I would have said something like, that's the kiss of death, me French kissing with the Grim Reaper, and then I would have discarded the 6 of circles. Sorry, not sorry. And now 2 of characters. This is so bold for a hand that's not even in tempai. This is so bold. Me when I'm writing for emphasis on a Microsoft Word document, that's so bold. I would discard the 7. They're not waiting with a 5-6. I have no idea what's happening. I genuinely have no idea what's happening. Maybe I'm dumb, though. They made it to Saint, and I, like, for the life of me, cannot make it to Saint. So, and now at this point, you literally can't fold. You're just in tempai, I guess. Okay, that's fair. I don't know. I don't abide by that, but that's okay. I studied at the School of the Cowardly Fist. East 3 pawn decision. Did they like my pawn decision? So I'm, like, gaming a little bit. I'm gaming a little bit. I get the chance to be in tempai. The pawn is correct here. Okay, awesome. I'm just straight up yorking it in tempai. And then someone else deals into me, no? Yeah, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They opened up their hands so aggressively. There's no way this first pawn is correct. There's just no way. Folks, it's antsy. Saints can get antsy too. Holy moly. Me on the 3rd act of the conclave. Okay, sorry. That's nothing. That's nothing. So I shouldn't be. Okay. Why? Your hand is so far away from tempai. Your hand is so far. Even if you pawn there, cut this. You're still 2 tiles away from tempai. And some of those gets need to be very specific. This double pair weight isn't even that good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The next time I queue in with Saints, I gotta just like keep a good head on my shoulders. Gods can bleed. People can get bored and just hit the pawn button even when they shouldn't. I can't believe I hit the natty Yakuman though. Holy! That's unbelievable, folks. It's gonna do it for today's video. Save the game log. Yakuman Marty. I mean, you gotta collect that one. Have I saved my other ones? There's some like educational moments that I have in here. East 4 what to do, South 4 region is East 1 folding, Hero fold, Yakuman Bonanza. I forget that I'm a sicko. What the Yakumans with a Z? That's a little 2013 of you, Yusong. Rob, what's next? Rafflecopter, the game I'm the Penguin of Doom. Bad example of when to fight. Folks, we've been on such a long lesson. This is from 2022. Holy, I was so young. I was so young and dumb and full of crumbs back then. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the Zhong, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Thank you to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. It really means the world to me. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.